serious though. It's like it's like one of those movies where you see all these people like dressed up and shit, and like you in this movie or whatever, and like, you know what I'm saying, people are just like talking, conversating, talking about whatever it is that they do talk about, and it's just like, yo, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da. Where you going tonight? Well, I'm doing this tonight. Well, how about I join you? Okay, and then you say a little joke and everybody start laughing, and that shit is a lame ass motherfucking joke. Like, it's just like, yo, it's easy to talk to people. This shit is like, I don't know. This is like coloring and shit. Like, you stay in the lines and you straight.
Analogy with coloring books and shit.
I'm just saying, I relate to that because it's easy to color. Like,
I stay in the line so much I don't say shit.
I mean, but like with me, man, I just be wanting to do shit. Like when I'm like that, when I'm in that zone,
You like, man, I just want to go run in the parking lot and just stab some people.
And see,
but I want to be somewhere.
Listen and just be like hanging and chilling.
Right.
You know, I don't.
And like, I mean, honestly, I can't believe that I've been without this shit for so long.
You feel like Grandpa on damn Boondocks episode.
Right.
Then they gonna play some bongos and get arrested and
shit. Man, you just see shit, you be like, man, and you just be like, I mean, honestly, man, it, like, okay, that day when we was like,
that nigga had an epiphany with it
and shit, and that time Brandon was like, he called me that earlier that morning, and he was like, man, you want to freestyle? I was like, man, I don't know how to freestyle. I went and freestyle, and that shit was like nice. I was impressing myself. Like, that shit was just like, what? What am I talking about? But this shit is on point. Like, it was just like, oh shit. You know? I mean, even.
Hey, watch him pull a rabbit out of his hat.
Right. But I mean, that shit was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes you feel.
I got a sticker.
Oh.
Made in China.
But it just makes you feel so good. And all the bullshit just goes away. Man, it disappears. It just like disintegrates.
Yeah.
This is the do drugs PSA.
I mean, just not drugs.
Starring me.
Just not drugs.
No.
Just weed.
Drugs. Stimulate your mind.
Like, it's just more so you just gotta be open.
If you can handle it.
All it is
You gotta
you
be
being open.
You gotta be in control.
You gotta be mature about it.
Right. You have to know if you're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't jump into it and expect something. You just gotta be in it and just kind of just soak it, and just whatever comes, and you take it and you just be like, hey, what's up? Make them laugh and then move on to the next. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like that, so to speak. You know, you just, especially if you're around people, it's the shit, man.
Especially if you're not around people.
That's him. But see, I always like being around people. I mean, I honestly do love people from the bottom of my heart. I do, but I don't always like to be around people.
I'm just
selfish. If I so am I. So am I.
I create my own shit, and you fucking it up, so I don't want to be around you.
That's fucked up.
It's like I do all my shit, and I create and design this entire my own existence. And when you come to me and you start talking about da 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 da. It's like, you fucking me up. Like,
understandable.
We don't need you.
But at the same time,
I direct this show.
But at the same time, motherfuckers be making him laugh, and he can't front on that shit because
he
have a good time.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? So we be in it, and it be like.
But see, it's certain people. I can deal with you.
Right.
Most of the time. Because sometimes I can't even deal with anybody when I get. When it's like Blitzkrieg.
See, he like,
I'm completely antisocial.
The shit that I got tonight, he definitely gonna be on that Blitzkrieg shit.
Well, we'll see. Because last time you needed some help standing up. And
that's no lie, my nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. A nigga had to get on
the DDR.
Like, straight up and down. He was on, that was overspeed shit. Like, he was on that shit. Yo, I was like, I don't know how y'all niggas can do that shit right now, but I cannot. I had to sit down. I couldn't stand up. Like, everything was just like, I was like, all right, I have to sit the fuck down. And so I'm watching these motherfuckers. I was like, yo, y'all abilities is just on point right now. Because I'm sitting up here talking shit, and these motherfuckers river dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And Overspeed, he just like he break dancing and shit. And I'm like, How y'all do this fucking shit? Yo, I'm like this. I'm like straight up. I had to get on one knee. I had to sit the fuck down because just too much shit was going on. Too much shit was happening. The lights was on. I'm hearing. That shit was so crazy. He know it because he found that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put it on Facebook. The nigga got crunk listening to it last night. You know what I'm saying? I almost wrote to that shit. I was like, oh shit, nigga. Oh, we got a new single.
I didn't even hear it.
You have to hear that shit.
Huh.
Dun, dun,
In
dun,
fact,
dun,
I'm gonna put it on your Facebook. I'm gonna put it on your Facebook.